Well, welcome back to my series on building a Minecraft railway station. And at this point, we've got a good chunk of the station together. We've built the entire structure here. We have put the redstone and the rail line inside the station. We've completely built one side of the station as far as the two-way rail outside, and we've got the piston in place. So in this episode, we're going to basically just tackle the whole other side of the railway and see if we can get it done. If it starts to run too long, then of course I'll go ahead and break this episode up. Before, we had taken some time to really look at some of the concerns around the engineering for, let's say, the piston that moves and how we get that to move, and all of the overrides we have to put in place. So when you flip a switch, you don't prevent somebody else from coming in the rail line, that the track still automatically senses when they're coming back and does the right thing. So we're not going to go over any of those discussions again. This is just to kind of finish out the build here for completion purposes. And you can see the whole railway station put together. So what I'm doing in this case, this control over here, when you are seated in the little command area over here, is the one off to the right. This will control the track switching on the right side of the station. So we're just running this signal, this redstone line, all the way till we get it outside the station, just like we did on the other video for the opposite side of the station. And I probably want to hang on to everything with that glass block there. So under here, we'll probably need to go ahead and throw maybe about right here. So just go ahead and throw a repeater in place. In this case, we're actually using it to strengthen the signal. We've come a distance here. When we get on the other side, we're probably not going to be in a position where it's convenient to throw a repeater right outside. So just kind of boost the signal a little bit before we get out the door there. Just like before, put a half slab over, and then the rest of this we can just slab back over. You won't see it be under the floor. Okay, and let's go ahead and let's run our rail. So what we want to do here is go ahead and add a little bit, maybe about right there is fine. I may have to move this back. Maybe I'll go ahead and take this out. Just to kind of speed the cart up and get it going once you're out the door here. And then about right here or so, we're approaching that door. We want to give the redstone a little bit of time to get there and actually activate a piston on the other side. That way we don't run into the door. Let's go ahead and put both of these up. Excuse me. Get our button. Sticky piston, glass. Okay, just like before, we want to go ahead and run this out one and then run it over some. We want to put our our override block in place. Excuse me. Get our redstone torch here and our redstone. There we go. Now we've got a I'm going to go ahead and put this in. I know from the other side what the layout's going to be. Basically, we're going to have this run some distance here. We're going to have some redstone here. We're going to have... Let's throw the power rail out for now. We'll have 3 repeaters, a block. Oops. Just kind of bring that over like that. Go ahead and put the redstone up here, just like the other side. We'll go ahead and put a piece in there for adjusting timing. Here, redstone. I need my track back. That's the one I wanted. Let's throw that out. And I can probably get rid of that redstone torch for now. Okay, let's put our detector rail in place and then come in here. Go ahead and push that, let us back in. This side we want to put another button. That way we can control just like the other side. Of course I don't have it hooked up yet. It's kind of silly to push on it. And we put the detector rail right there. So we'll just go in underneath it here. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. All right. And let me fit this over. Oops. And I want a half block there. All right. And then just to make sure this works. And I guess I'll go ahead and break this episode. We're already like a little ways into it, so we'll just do this episode as making the piston here work, and I'll pick up with the next episode on actually finishing out the remainder of the track, and then we'll do a little bit on the track itself. So stop here, and that'll actually shorten the other episode up, since I think the last one was getting close to half an hour anyway. This will be an extra little bit you don't have to watch. So until next time, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Kind of a recap of what we already saw when we built the other side of the station, but hopefully it's clear what it is we're doing and how we're handling the engineering for it, and hopefully we'll see you next time. All right, thanks. Bye.